ju sen live. Men den ser nog ut som hans. Kan du få in och höra om... Eller jag kan inte. Good morning! I was just making myself a cup of tea and some breakfast. This is how far I've come. The body.
Okay, we have one problem. And that's I'm live on 2 different streams and I have no idea why. Yes, I will do that. Hopefully it's this one, that it's the wrong one. Carolina and Linda, please go to the other stream that is called Crochet Live. I will end this one that you are on currently in some way. How do I do it? How do I end it? Man. Insert stream marker. Nope. Share. Nope. Live stream settings. Nope. Nope. It would be just nice to have all the people in the same chat, so I don't need to look at 2 different ones. But I have no idea how to do this. Where is the obvious red button that you are going to press when ending a stream? No, it's not in the top right. It's super odd. Well, this at least gives... Create a highlight. Nope. Nope. Well, we do it like this then. Okay. Det är riktigt. Jag fattar inte. Nej, men det är som att det är dubbelt och sen då jag kommer hit så då öronkör ut. Nej, jag är som 2 live. Här kanske jag kan ta bort den ena. Ja, jag hoppas det. Jo, men den här knappen fanns inte. It wasn't available on this one. So you see for yourself. There's no button. Okej. Men vi kan göra så här istället. Så kan jag radera sen. Yes! Sorry for my Swedish mumbling. Do you have your projects ready? I promised I would make an eye to show you how to embroider on it. but I'm actually not embroidering on it, I'm slip stitching. But I thought I would show you either way. And happy joke that you can be here. Yes, there are now 2 live sessions. I've made the other one private, so I hope people are finding this one instead. And the link should be to this one. Hi Carolina, happy you found your way here. I'm going to post on Instagram so people also can come and watch us there. How has your morning been? Hopefully this is the last. Yes, it works. Today I had a Moomin cup. Last time I had a Pippi cup and it felt so wrong. Okay, I'm going to start on one eye. I need to cut the yarn though because I just have one skein of this darker pink. I'm a bit afraid that this yarn ain't going to last for the whole amigurumi. It's not that much left on the skein. And here you have, I was talking yesterday on Instagram and you were so nice and I loved to read all your comments on the post about my crochet hook collection and that I'm evolving into a crazy hook lady. And one of you asked me to show you my favorite hook. And I told her that it's so disgusting that I won't do that, but I can do it on the stream. So this is how my hook that I use the most look like, and the rubber is coming off. And yeah, I'm in desperate need of a new one, but I haven't got it done yet. I don't know where it's such a hook jungle out there and I don't really know. This is a flower hook, but it's a fake one. So I would like to try one of their Amour flower hooks because I like when they are kind of pointy, and these hooks are more pointy than the Addi hook. I have also used them. I think they are more square on the top of the hook and it makes it slower to crochet with, in my opinion. But I really like this. It's good for my hand and it's super fast. Okay, so I'm going to start with the eye. I have the wrong pattern part up because I have the one that you have got today, but I will take it from my head. Good morning, Arad. Nice to see you again. Sunny and warm here. Yes, it's very sunny and warm here too. The temperature in the sun was 36 degrees. So it will be a very hot day here today as well. Have Sanna, morning all, having late breakfast. That's nice. I'm also having a breakfast, so I will eat a little bit here on the side and drink some tea. I use tulip 5/0 pink. Yes. I would also like to try the tulip ones. I don't have any tulip ones, but I have these things that you put on your knitting needle ends that is from the same company, and I like those a lot. Love the Clover Amour, they are the best to me. Yes, I would definitely need to find a local store that would have one of those. I'm now making a magic circle or magic ring. We were having a discussion which is the proper name for a magic circle, because in my patterns I am calling them a magic circle, but on the internet you can find both versions, and in Swedish it's called magisk ring, which is translated to magic circle. So which one are you using? Are you calling them a magic circle or a magic ring? Don't know. Use Google to find where to find them. Yes, I need to do that. I have also been thinking of adding some crochet tools to my web shop, so I might also be buying them for the company and then in a bulk, and then using one and selling the rest of them. In Dutch it's also magisch ring. Sorry for my pronunciation. Yeah, I have no idea what the real. And I was thinking if one is used more in the Europe and one is more used in USA. But I'm now either way making a magic circle with 8 stitches and to get it really flat. That's why I'm using 8 and not 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a bit tight to get them all to fit in there. 2, 4. Some of you were asking why I'm streaming so early in the morning, and it's because I'm going to be celebrating my sister later today. So and I had promised you that I would go live today, so that's why this very early in the morning time. Sun is writing, I've forgotten what magic circle is in Finnish, but I have a feeling it was different, not related to circle or ring. Yeah, now that you say it, I have no idea what it is in Finnish. If you come up with the word, please let me know. I would really like to know. But I just crocheted around the thread and not make 2 slip stitches and then crochet in the second one. Yes, there are a couple of many ways to make a magic circle. This is just how I've been doing it for since I began making amigurumis. The first book I had, I can show it to you. So, Mia Bengtsson has written at least 3 amigurumi books, and these 2 were the first ones that I got, and that really got me into amigurumi making. Actually, she had written a free pattern in a, what is it called? Not newsletter. It's a magazine, and it was a pattern for a pig, a tiny pig, and I made my friends and family, everybody got one. And after that I got these 2 to Christmas as a Christmas present, and then I haven't made, I think in this yellow book I might not even have made a single. Yes, I made, there's a whale, that one I made. But it didn't took so long before I wanted to make my own designs. So I have just made a couple of, but they are super cute, and it's from here that I have learned all the techniques and magic circles, and yeah. So that's why I'm making 2 chains and then the stitches in the second chain from the hook. Yes, I can lower the music. Just tell me if it's too high and I can lower it even more. It depends a bit on the song that it's playing. And last time I had music on, but it was so low that at least I couldn't hear it, so I wanted to turn it up to get some chill feeling today. Lucas is my boyfriend and my guru in all the technical stuff. I'm pretty good at it myself, but sometimes when I'm trying new software, it's kind of tricking and gets on my nerves when it doesn't really work as I would like to. Okay, so I have now made my magic circle, and now I made my first row of stitches. So I'm increasing all the time, making 2 single crochets in the same stitch until I've got, oh yeah, I forgot the eyes are crocheted with a seam, not in a spiral. Okay, ripping it up, ending the magic circle with a slip stitch and a chain. This is only to not get the uneven edge at the end. Okay, doing it once more and right this time. Are you crocheting on your claras or are you crocheting on something else? Just started this day's part of the call. Nice. It's only 2 parts. And then there's some additional parts tomorrow. So Clara will be finished today if you make the parts, but there are some accessories. I'm on the second white stripe now of the body of Clara. Nice. I like to crochet the body. It's so very, you don't have to think so much, and you just go around. I'm on the first stripe, but I'm pretty sure that my yarn is not going to last. But I've seen a lot of scrap yarn Claras, and I think they are really pretty, so I think I will just take some other pink yarn that I had in the stash. Good morning, Dorian. Nice to see you here, though it's early. Sanna, I'm crocheting Clara's body. First stripe is on its way. By the way, I found one Finnish word for Margie circles. Lankalenki aloitus. Whoa. That's a hard one. Lankalenki aloitus. Never heard of that one. Okay, so I'm now on the second row of the eye. Need to count my stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. And we'll end the row with 1 slip stitch and a chain. And now is the third row. With 1 single crochet and then an increase all the way around. I got some questions on Instagram that I was thinking about answering also here on the live stream. So if you have any questions for me, just pop them in the comments and I will also answer them. I'm quite of an open book, so I will answer anything. You can ask me about crocheting or business or work or how it is to live in Helsinki in a tiny apartment or yeah, anything. Yes, I'm finished with the third row and going to not end this with a slip stitch. I'm going to cut the yarn and leave a bit And then I'm going to take a needle and end it with an invisible join so that it gets very pretty. I have a tiny, what is this called? It's too early to speak English this morning. So sorry, but I'm saving all my needles and my stitch markers and some bits and bobs here in this tiny little heart. And I have one favorite needle, as I have one favorite hook, but I own like millions of needles, and it's always my favorite that I can't find. Can you relate? Here it is. I have a lot of point needles, but I don't actually have a lot of non-pointy ones. But I'm going to end this now with an invisible join. This changed my life when I learned how to do this. I think it makes the project so pretty. I don't know if you can see, but I go through the first stitch with the needle, and then I go back inside between the front loop and the back loop. I have a picture tutorial on this on my blog, where the 2D hearts are, because those are also finished with an invisible joint, not invincible. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to embroider or slip stitch. You can choose either way. I think it's faster to slip stitch, so I prefer that method. And it's 10 slip stitches for one eye, if you like to do it my way. So you go through the eye with your hook, and then you pick up the yarn so that you get a loop, and then you go through the next hole or the next stitch, and then you just pick up the yarn and go through it, and then you go through the next stitch, pick up the yarn, and so on until you have 10 stitches. I hope this might help some of you. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. And then I just cut the yarn and pull it through. Take my needle, go through the same stitch, so we secure the last one, and then I'm too lazy to wave in the ends on these white ones, so I just tie a knot behind the eye, the pink ones I tie in, but I think it's so hard to get to weave in the white yarn when it's all pink and not to get it seen. Yes, so there is one eye. Now I think I will continue on the body. Let's see how far I can come with the yarn I have left. I have 2 projects here in the same pile of tangly yarn. I was so excited because my niece have been wishing for a Harry Potter doll, but not a Harry Potter, but the Ginny one, and I would love to crochet a Ginny amigurumi. So I was trying to start a witch kind of amigurumi with red hair. So that's why I have 2 kinds of yarns here in the middle of everything. Sana's writing, I'm so bad at embroidering, but your method looks so neat. I have a tip for you. Pull the yarn quite a lot. You need to have a great tension so the slip stitches don't get so loose. But you will get there. Practice makes perfect. And yeah, I think it's easier to get them nice and neat by slip stitching than actually embroidering. I wish you all a good day. I'm off to work. Have a really, really good and nice day at the work, joke. I'll see you in Instagram and in the Facebook group. I need to detangle this foot before I start. Let's do that. Last live I was talking a lot of Christmas, that I'm inspired to get started on designing the Christmas call pattern, and yeah, I'm just really stoked for Christmas. Now I've changed my mind and I'm quite stoked for Halloween instead. I'm not really that big of a fan of Halloween. We are not really celebrating that so much here in the Nordic countries, or at least in Finland. But I would so much like to crochet a witch. So we shall see. I have 2 Halloween patterns. Some pumpkins and a spider. I actually made the spider, or designed it to get rid of my spider fear, but it didn't work. A good thought, but didn't work. I'm still afraid of spiders. And I think still that Nelly looks a bit creepy, but you are a lot of enthusiasts and people who loves that pattern, so that makes me happy. Yeah, so one of the questions I got on Instagram was if I make any money on Instagram, and the answer is no. I'm not making a penny over at Instagram. All the money I'm currently making for the company is coming from pattern sales. So there's where my main income source is. Okay, the leg, which leg is detangled, and yeah, this is how much yarn I have left This is my white yarn, and I think all of my yarn there will not be enough. I'm on the first stripe, second row, so I need to remember to make the decreases. Yes, there. Do you have any plans for this Saturday? I was earlier telling that I'm going to go and celebrate my sister, and that it's really hot and beautiful weather here in Helsinki today, so I hope we will be outside. Oh no, more knots on the yarn. Perks of living with a dog. There is dog hair everywhere and it's getting tangled up in your yarn. There. We already moved a closet to another room this morning, so we can start renovating when this heat wave will end. It's going to be 36 degrees today. Yeah, we had 36 degrees in the sun right now, or earlier this morning at 9 o'clock. So there will be a hot day here too. That's so nice. I'm excited for you. I would also like to renovate, but we are living in a rental right now, so it's not really... we probably won't do anything to this apartment until we buy an own one. Maybe the year's first swim with my dad and bro. Oh my, that sounds so great. Maybe we should bring and go swimming in Porvoo. That was a really nice idea. I haven't been swimming once this whole summer, and I feel kind of bad because there have actually been kind of a good summer and a lot of hot days, especially in June. So I don't really know why we haven't gone swimming, but yeah. In my opinion, it's always too cold in the water in Finland, so maybe that's why we haven't gone swimming. I canceled our plans and I plan on sleeping in today. And then I had this live session so early. That's so nice though. I've been sleeping in all week. It's the last week before my teaching job begins again. So I've been taking my mornings very, very slow. That's have been nice. Are you planning on sewing on your arms, or have you been crocheting them? It made me so happy to find a lot of people who are attaching them by crocheting, and it was a new thing for me. On the last call, there was someone telling me when you can crochet the arms and then you don't need to sew them on. And I think it's a brilliant idea. Oh, my teaching job starts in September. Lucky you. So still a few weeks of holiday. That sounds so nice. Our students aren't coming next week, but I'm planning on start planning and fixing the classroom and all those things. So we are actually having our first teaching meeting on Friday, and the students are coming Tuesday the 18th, I think. But I'm pretty okay with starting teaching again. I'm up for the challenge. Crochet the arms. I sew them on. I always forget to crochet them on. Yeah, you have to think a little bit in advance to remember to crochet them on. I was going to crochet the arms, but I bought a curved needle and I want to test if sewing the parts are easier now. Let me know if it is. I've seen those curvy ones when people are changing fabrics on sofas and chairs and stuff like that. But I haven't seen anyone using them from amigurumi, so that's really exciting. There have also been a lot of people concerned about the stripes and getting them even. I need to say I couldn't care less if the stripes are even or not. I just don't. But I understand why you would like to have them go evenly. But on the Clara and on the Alice, who both have stripes, the stripes are actually under the arm and not behind on the back. So I don't really think that you notice the stripes or the start and the end of the stripes. I want to start too, if COVID allows us to start up again. I'm already at home since March, and then we did distance learning until July. Yeah, we had the same. We had distance learning from in a middle of April until middle of May, and then we had the 2 last weeks until summer holiday, we had ordinary school, or with a lot of washing your hands and a lot of käsidesi. But I hope there will be just a normal autumn with normal teaching. The distance teaching was nice sometimes, but also it took a lot of energy. So I hope. I'm also having a first grade with we are using Google Classroom in our school a lot, and they haven't used that yet. So to have distance education with a first grade class that haven't used Google Classroom will be very challenging. So I hope there will be as ordinary school as it can be. And of course I will continue with working on garnknuten. You haven't seen the last of me. I'm already planning for the Christmas call, and I've been thinking for a long time to make fruit bags for the grocery, just for myself. And now I'm starting one, so I will also put that as a free pattern on the blog. And then I'm working on the leopard pattern, and yeah, I think then I have had a lot of patterns like ready crocheted but not ready written, and now I feel like I've written all the patterns that you've been waiting for. I just have leopard left. So then I can start designing some new things. So tell me if there are any animals or patterns or designs that you think is missing from our collection. We made a lot of instruction movies and had a Google Meet moment to ask questions. Google Classroom was too difficult for my 3rd grade. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I was kind of lucky because when I started with the class I had last year, I was determined to learn them how to use a computer and how to use Google Classroom before any of this COVID. So I had actually 2 lessons per week with them, just doing computer stuff. So they were pretty good at using their computers and using Google Classroom when we actually had to go on distance teaching. But yeah, it's hard and it's a lot, and they aren't really that self-going when they are that small. So the parents have been helping a lot. A cat would be nice. Yeah, I heard it before. I definitely need to make a cat. Do you have any color preferences on the cat? I mean, you can change it up with what color you would like, but I will be live still in 10 minutes, and then I am going to finish my breakfast and continue with our day. We are going to go by bus to my sister, so we need to check when that goes. And no, okay, yeah, a cat would be nice. I need to start designing that. Maybe I need to draw some sketches. I had a cat when I was little. We had a gray, really fluffy cat, and she didn't like people so much. So, but she was cute, and she got personality. We also actually had 2 bunnies, sorry, when I was little, and a dog, but the dog was when I was older. Okay, changing colors. Ah! Now I understand why I did cut the yarn for the eye, so I'm going to be lazy and just tie them together. Come on. Bye, Dorian. Happy you could join us today. I'll see you on Instagram and on Facebook. Have a really lovely day. Okay, let's join these 2. If you need help with the assembling, I think my YouTube video where I assemble my Clara is up. It should be. Why isn't it? Because I scheduled it to tomorrow. Stupid. I'm going to reschedule it. It's going up today. Right now, actually. So you can assemble it or just watch it as a background noise, maybe when you are making the dishes or crocheting and drinking tea or cleaning, or I don't know if it's only me who watches these slow kind of YouTube videos when I'm cleaning or washing the dishes, and I think it's really nice. We are doing it. Yes, it will come up in 15 minutes. I have my finished Clara in front of me, so instead of checking the pattern on the internet, I'm counting her rows on the stomach, the body. Okay. I think it's time to end this for today. thank you so much for joining me and crocheting with me this early morning for Saturday at least. I'll see you in the Facebook group and on Instagram, and if you like these live streams, then please put it in the comments or somewhere, and I will be sure to make another one and go live again. I think at least it's very cozy to be sitting and knowing that you are crocheting with me, and to be able to crochet with people around the world. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's it's so fun. Okay, I'll see you around. Have a really nice Saturday and weekend. Bye bye.